Good morning everybody. So in the previous video we have discussed about the preparation of alcohols. So we have started the topic, that is alcohols, phenols and ethers. So in that we discussed the definition of alcohols and the classification of alcohols based on the number of OH groups and based on the hybridization. So based on number of OH groups we have classified monohydric, dihydric and trihydric and polyhydric alcohols, and next we classified based on the hybridization. So there are totally two types we have classified, that is sp3 hybridization and sp2 hybridization. So in that sp3 hybridization again we classified three types, that is saturated aliphatic, that is alcohol, monohydric alcohol, and secondly we classified the allylic, then benzylic alcohols. So in saturated aliphatic monohydric alcohols again we classified primary alcohols, secondary alcohols and tertiary alcohols. So next, on the basis of sp2 hybridization we have classified vinyl or vinylic alcohols. So we can also classify the phenols. So this is about classification we have discussed in the earlier class, and also preparation. So in the preparation we have discussed the first one, that is from alkenes. So in that alkenes we by using two methods, that is first method is by the acidic catalyzed reaction, that is hydration reaction. So and also we discussed the mechanism of the acidic catalyzed hydration. So that is very important mechanism for the examination. And also along with that we discussed one more preparation, that is hydroboration, that is oxidation followed by the oxidation. So that is also we discussed. So after that, secondly, by the use of the carbonyl compounds also we can prepare alcohols. We have prepared alcohols here. So first one in that by the reduction of the aldehydes and ketones, and secondly we discussed from the reduction by the carboxylic acids, and also from esters we have classified. We have studied that preparation of the alcohols. So today we discuss the preparation of alcohols by using the Grignard reagent. So already you know the Grignard reagent. What is the Grignard reagent? Already I have told. So it is the organomagnesium halide. So organomagnesium halide is termed as the Grignard reagent. So in that the formula for that general formula is RMgX. So RMgX, that represents the Grignard reagent. So we can prepare alcohols again by using the Grignard reagent. So here I am taking by using Grignard reagent. So by using aldehydes and ketones, when they react with the Grignard reagent, then we can prepare alcohols. So when the Grignard reagent reacts with the aldehydes, there is a formation of the alcohol. When the Grignard reagent reacts with the ketone, then there is formation of the alcohol. So here we can prepare primary alcohols, secondary alcohols, and also tertiary alcohols can be prepared by using Grignard reagent. So this is very important because we can prepare all the three types of the alcohols: primary, even secondary, and also tertiary alcohols. See here, firstly, preparation of primary alcohol. Firstly, I am taking preparation of primary alcohol. See, primary alcohol means the OH group should be attached to the primary carbon atom. That means the carbon atom is adjacent with the only one carbon atom. So that is called as the primary alcohol. Here we can prepare the primary alcohol by using Grignard reagent. See here, I am taking Grignard reagent. It is RMgX. I have taken. So this Grignard reagent, when we treated with the formaldehyde, we are taking the aldehyde in that the first member of the aldehyde is the formaldehyde, HCHO. See, CHO is the functional group of the aldehyde. CHO is the functional group of aldehyde. So RCHO is the general formula of aldehyde. RCHO is the general formula of aldehyde. So here I am replacing R by the H. R by the H. So it is a formaldehyde. We call it as generally formaldehyde. Formaldehyde. So this formaldehyde contains only one carbon. Only one carbon in the functional group. Here it is hydrogen. See, this is formaldehyde, or we can call it as a methanol. Al. So methanol, not methanol. So it is a methanol. So when they react, when Grignard reagent reacts with the formaldehyde, so what is there is formation of an intermediate here. See, R is there, R, C, two hydrogens, OMgX. See, I am writing the intermediate is R, C, two hydrogens I am writing here. Two hydrogens. Here I am having two hydrogens. So carbon with two hydrogens. Next we have OMgX. OMgX. It is not a product. It is an additional product. Then later on the hydrolysis we get the final product. So this is by the when this Grignard reagent reacts with the formaldehyde, formation of intermediate. So then when it undergoes hydrolysis, addition of water here, so finally we get RCH2OH. See, H2O contains two ions, that is H plus and OH minus ion here, isn't it? So this H plus ion is replaced by this MgX. So what happens? RCH2OH, then this OH combines with here, XMgOH. See, then formation of the which type of alcohol takes place? This is a primary alcohol. See, I am writing RCH, two hydrogens, OH. Where hydrogen comes here? So hydrogen comes from the water. So plus. So this is XMgOH. So this is XMgOH. See, this is a general reaction. What is the general reaction when formaldehyde reacts with the Grignard reagent? So what happens? There is formation of the intermediate. When it undergoes hydrolysis, which are further hydrolysis, finally we are getting the alcohol. So RCH2OH. It is a general. It is a primary alcohol. This is called the primary alcohol. So when we take example, if I replace R by the CH3 group, what happens? CH3 Mg. If I take Cl, methyl magnesium chloride, when reacts with the HCHO is a formaldehyde or methanol. So there is a formation of CH3HCHOMgCl. Finally we get CH3CH2 is OH plus ClMgOH. So we got the alcohol. So here we have taken the reagent, that is reactant is methyl magnesium chloride when reacts with the formaldehyde. So formation of intermediate, this one hydrolysis, what happens? We are getting the ethyl alcohol. Or it is ethanol. Ethanol is the main product we are getting. That is preparation of the primary alcohol. So if we want to prepare secondary alcohol, so then we have to take again aldehyde. See here, Second one, that is preparation of secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol. So secondary alcohol can be prepared by using aldehyde. Again aldehyde other than the formaldehyde. So secondary alcohols should not be prepared. It cannot be prepared by using the first member, that is formaldehyde. So if you use formaldehyde, we are getting the primary alcohol. So if you use other than formaldehyde, we are getting the secondary alcohol. See here, when RMgX, Grignard reagent reacts with R dash CHO. This is not a formaldehyde. R dash, this should not be equal to H. It should be equal to CS3 or C2H5 or C3H7 other than H. See here. So what happens? R, I am writing R, Mg. So it's not Mg. After R, I am writing carbon atom with R dash here. So it contains one R dash, then one hydrogen I am writing. So here oxygen as it is I am writing. So next MgX is there. MgX. See what I have written? R, then carbon with R dash and hydrogen. Then O, MgX. It is a intermediate. Then which are hydrolysis? It undergoes hydrolysis to form, see here, R dash, C R dash, H, O is there. When hydrogen combines with this one, so there is a formation of R dash, H, OH plus Mg, X, OH. See here, this is it a primary or secondary alcohol? It is definitely a secondary alcohol because this carbon is attached to R. That means two methyl groups, two alkyl groups. Therefore, it is a secondary alcohol. This is called a secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol. So, what we have done here? Just we have taken the Grignard reagent that reacts with the aldehyde other than formaldehyde. This is important. Aldehyde other than formaldehyde. We got the intermediate, then that undergoes hydrolysis, forming the secondary alcohol. So this is general reaction. When we take the example CS3 MgI methyl magnesium iodide I am taking. So when this reacts with the CS3CHO, this is called ethanol, not ethanol. This is called as ethanol. Al means it is a aldehyde because it contains the 2 carbon atom. So 2 carbon atom means it is ethanol. Al. So see here, CS3 I am writing as it is CS3. In R place I am writing CS3. Then carbon is there. In R dash place it is also CS3. So in R dash place it is also CS3 I am writing. Next we have OMg. X is replaced by I. Then here as it is H. Here as it is H is there. See, when it undergoes hydrolysis, that is addition of water. When we add water here, so what happens? There is a formation of CS3. C again CS3. Here OH, there is a formation of OH. So CS3 C, here I am writing H, here CS3 OH plus Mg, here I, X is replaced by I, then OH. So this is called a secondary alcohol. This is a secondary alcohol. Why? Because this OH group, hydroxyl group is attached to the carbon containing adjacent 2 carbon atoms. Therefore it is called as a secondary alcohol. Secondary alcohol. See, the number of carbon atoms are 1, 2, 3. It is a propane. this hydroxyl group is attached to the second carbon, therefore it is propane 2-ol. The name of this compound is propane 2-ol. Why it is ol? So it is a suffix for the alcohol. The position for alcohol is the second position, therefore propane 2-ol. So this is a preparation of the secondary alcohol. So next we have third one. So we can prepare tertiary alcohol. You can prepare tertiary alcohol even by using Grignard reagent. By using Grignard reagent. See, preparation of tertiary alcohols. Preparation of tertiary alcohols. So tertiary alcohols can be prepared by using ketones. So here we have to use ketone. We have the general formula, that is RO, that is RCOR dash. There should be carbonyl group between two alkyl groups. So tertiary alcohols can be prepared by using again Grignard reagent. So Grignard reagent is the RMgX. So when this reacts with ketone, so ketone general formula I am writing RCOR dash. RCOR dash. If I take this R, you can take this R double dash, or it is R triple dash, or you can take just R. Okay, RCOR, it is also correct. So when this reacts, so what it forms? When it reacts with the ketone, so there is a formation of an intermediate. Again, see here, R, C is there, R, C, R, again R. Again R. You can take it as R dash, or it is R double dash. See, I am writing here R, C, R dash, R double dash. This is O. Then MgX I am writing. MgX. Plus what happens here? There is a formation of the, so X, MgOH. So hydroxy magnesium halide, that is a byproduct. So here, see here, this is Grignard reagent. When reacts with the ketone, see this is the general formula of ketone, RCOR. So here there is formation of a tertiary, see carbon with 3 alkyl groups are there. That means 3 R's are there. Therefore it is a tertiary alcohol. It is a tertiary alcohol. So when these reacts, so finally we are getting tertiary alcohol. See, generally, this is general. So I am taking example CS3 methyl magnesium iodide. I am taking methyl magnesium iodide. It is a Grignard reagent. So when this reacts with a ketone, that is CS3 COCS3 I am taking. See, number of carbon atoms are 3. Therefore it is propanone. So 1, 2, 3. Propane 2-ol or 2-propanone. So this is the name of this compound. So we get, see, methyl groups are 3 here. 1, 2, 3. So if R is replaced by CS3, C, again CS3, again CS3. Then we have OMG, I, X is replaced by I, plus Mg is there. So here I is there, here OH. So OMG, sorry, here I have to write here the byproduct. So product I have not written Cr, R dash, R double dash is there, OMGX. So this on hydrolysis, sorry for this one. So R, C, R, 3 R's are there, OMGX. So here on hydrolysis it becomes R, C, R dash, R double dash, OH plus what happens here? The byproduct XOH. See, if I write example, so methyl magnesium iodide, when it reacts with the 2-propanone, so there is a formation of CS3, CS3, so OMgI, which on hydrolysis we are getting CS3, then OH plus, so this is the tertiary alcohol plus MgIOH. So this compound is a tertiary alcohol. See, there are 3 carbon atoms, 1, 2, 3. Here it is a substituent group, here it is a substituent group. See what happens, the name of the IUPAC, name of the compound. See, propane is there, parent chain is propane. So 2-methyl propane 2-ol. 2-methyl propane 2-ol. Why it is 2-ol? The OH group is linked with the second carbon. It is a second carbon. Therefore, it is propane 2-methyl, because methyl group is attached to the second carbon. 2-methyl propane 2-ol is the IUPAC name of that compound. So this is about preparation of alcohols by using Grignard reagent. So we have prepared primary alcohols. Primary alcohols can be prepared by the Grignard reagent, is treated with the that is aldehyde. We should take formaldehyde, then we can prepare the that is alcohol. So in the preparation of secondary alcohol, we have to take Grignard reagent, then that reacts with the aldehyde other than the formaldehyde, we can prepare the secondary alcohol. So in the preparation of tertiary alcohol, we have to take the Grignard reagent that reacts with the ketone, so we can prepare the tertiary alcohol. So this is about the preparation of alcohols. See some physical properties which I am going to discuss here. See, as far as the physical properties of alcohols is concerned, so the first physical property of this alcohols is, see, alcohols, the boiling point of the alcohols increases on the number of carbon atoms. If the carbon atoms are more, then it is having high boiling point. See, for example, propane is there. If you compare propane and pentane, so pentane is having 5 carbon atoms, propane is having only 3 carbon atoms. So if you compare propane and pentane, so pentane is having high boiling point. So what is boiling point here? So if the vapor pressure is equal to that atmospheric pressure, so then it becomes what here? So boiling point. So here propane, pentane is having high boiling point compared to propane because of the number of carbon atoms. So as the number of carbon atoms increases, there is a van der Waals force of attraction increases. As the van der Waals force of attraction increases, so there is the holding of atoms, it is very more attractive towards each other. Therefore, so it becomes a high temperature, then it is having a high boiling point. So the second property is the boiling point decreases when the branching increases. See some branched chains, 2-methyl propane, 2-methyl butane. So if the branching, see means it is a normal chain is there. If it is attached to the some other alkyl group, then it becomes branch. So if the branching is there, then the boiling point goes on decreases. Why it is decreases? So as the branching increases, the surface area decreases. As the surface area decreases, the van der Waals force of attraction decreases. Therefore, the boiling point also decreases. See first one, the boiling point increases by the increasing number of carbon atoms. As the number of carbon atom increases, the boiling point increases due to the high van der Waals force of attraction. So, as the branching increases, the boiling point decreases due to the large surface area. Due to the surface area decreases and van der Waals force of attraction decreases. See, this is second one. And if we compare alcohols and ethers, so alcohols are having high boiling point than the ethers. This is very important questions. So in your examination, they may ask for one mark. So alcohols are having high boiling point than the ethers. Give reason. So I will discuss in the ethers topics. Now we know just alcohols. Regarding alcohols, see alcohols, ethers. If we compare, what happens? Alcohols are having high boiling point than the ether. The main reason is, so alcohols are having intermolecular hydrogen bonding, not intramolecular hydrogen bonding. See, inter means the bonding is inside the molecule. Intra means the bonding is, so the bonding is inside the molecule. Intermolecular hydrogen bonding. So that we discuss in the even ethers topic also. So alcohols are having more boiling point than the ethers. You have to remember. So this is about the preparation and the physical properties. In the next class, I am going to discuss the chemical properties of alcohol. That is also very important. So that we discuss in the next class. Thank you.